Yo, 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 what's up people, Tasaran here, and welcome to a brand new series. That's right, it's here. World of Warcraft Classic servers finally released last night. I'm going to have released the launch, the long wait that we had in Discord first, so you'd have seen that. But this is my first. I haven't done a thing. No XP, got a little bit, tiny bit of rested bonus, but that's it. Okay, so I've gone with TAUREN Druid. We've got many members sort of pre-forming the guild, and we've got a few level 10s, and that guild's not up and running yet, but it will be soon enough. So I don't really want to waste any more time. We've waited long enough, so let's get cracking straight away. So we've got the TAUREN Druid. Our first two abilities that we have in our toolbox at the moment. We have Wrath, causes 12 to 14 nature damage to the target. Nice, 1.5 second cast time's a bit beastly. 20 mana cost at a 30-yard range is not too bad. We've also got Healing Touch. 1.5 second cast at 25 mana, heals a friendly target for 37 to 51. There's 40-yard range on this bad boy, that's not bad. I don't know what spec I'm going to be going, really. I've got an idea, but I'm not an elitist by any stretch. So I really just kind of go to what my playstyle is, and the Druid is supposed to be the versatile, you know, jack of all trades. I'm going to embrace that. I'm going to try and embrace that and just try and make it survivable in any given situation, whether I'm in a dungeon, world PvP, battlegrounds, whatever. We're going to live the dream. Now, mentioning PvP as well. Now, obviously, as anybody that has seen previous series, I don't really do it in as such. We was on PvP servers, on the private servers, because you don't have a choice at all, and I didn't really do much of the PvP, so for me I didn't really benefit a lot out of it. It was just, I just got ganked every now and then. But we're on a PvP server. This is Golmag. Anybody is welcome to join us. It's EU, unfortunately, so we can't play with our American brethren. But if you are able, EU, Golmag, PvP server, Horde, love it. Okay, so let's pick up our first quest. I've already gone ahead and sorted out my settings, so we haven't got to worry about any of that, and we do get the instant quest text straight away. The hunt begins. Grull Hawkwind in Camp Narachi, or Narak, wants you to bring him 7 plain strider feathers and 7 pieces of meat. I like it. It's so nice being on classic. The world looks gorgeous. I've got my ping 28 milliseconds. It's about the same as what I got on the private servers. During the stress test, my ping was usually between 200 to 300, so I'm really happy that that was just for the stress test and not for the actual game. It is as smooth as silk. I am so happy. So, humble task. We've also got to go speak to someone at a well, or pick up a water pitcher, or they'll ask us to pick up a water pitcher. It's all good. So it looks like, to start off with, whether we like it or not, we're casters. We've got one of each. Beautiful. Oh, I love the way the clutter interacts with your character. This has calmed down a lot from last night, from what we've been saying, although I didn't do anything. Obviously I was in Discord and speaking to my mates while they're leveling, and they were struggling really hard last night to get any kind of tags whatsoever. So I think waiting until the next day, although I've got to be honest, the queue times to get in today were ridiculous. You know, it was saying over 3 hours for ages, which is why I'm finally getting started on 1 o'clock. Real shame. A real shame, but it can be expected. We've got a pair of gloves. I'm not going to worry about equipping it all just yet. I just want to just take advantage of these mobs being here. It looks like everyone's kind of moved on, so what I'm going to be doing is, as I say, I'm not an elitist, but I am going to be showing at least what I feels like the most efficient thing to do, at least to start off with, and that's not just kills and, you know, doing the quest in certain order, but I mean literally everything. Professions, how to manage bag slots, everything. I'm going to really do my best to give as much helpful advice as I can while I'm going. Say, I'm not an expert, but I've got a good idea. Not going to turn down any of this. Now I know that, you know, as I say, I could do like a step back and try and maximise all this, but no. Oh, leather boots, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Peace, friend.
And we've got a ding. We have got a ding. That is our first level. And that weren't too bad. As you can see, I have got some rather lovely working add-ons. I will put a list of what I have currently running in the description below, but I don't know which add-ons I'm going to be keeping at the moment. I just got, you know, what was available. As you can see, I'm rocking the Titan panel. Love Titan panel. Can't play without it. It's just not as enjoyable at all. Plane Strider. You know, I like having this idea. This is saying we're going to get our next level in 1.7 hours. Now this, I believe, is going to be due to the fact that I've been AFK for a bit. Because although I was able to finally log in, my missus was out, so I had to wait for her to come home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this bad boy. Just so we can get a little bit more of a truer representation. As you can see as well, I've also got the bottom bar rocking for Titan panel. I don't have anything on it. I use it purely just to move the bottom of the UI up a bit, because I find that on my monitor for some reason it does clip off the bottom, and no matter what I do, windowed mode, love it mode, everything mode, it doesn't seem to help at all. So I put that in there just to raise that up. You don't need that. We've got the recount. I've got real mob health, classic auras. I don't know about that one. Vendor prices, which is just amazing. Let's put on some of these. So ragged leather gloves, ragged leather booties. I'd like to do some kind of sell items. You know, when you go to a vendor, you can just sell all your grey items. I'd love some of that action, but sadly, not yet. Got a belt.
Ancestors watch.
But really what we're looking at,
Goodbye.
to start off with, is to literally just maximise the amount of cash we're going to make, because especially by the time we get to level 6 and 8, we're going to need a fair bit of silver, purely just to buy our skills.
Greetings, traveler.
But I'll go more into that once we get to Bloodhoof.
What brings
Now
you
I've got a couple of quid on me, so I'm going to get Mark of the Wild.
Ancestors watch.
Okay, so to start off with this, for 20 mana. Increases the friendly target's armor by 25 for 30 minutes. This is a lovely buff. A lovely, lovely buff. So I'm definitely going to be rocking that. If my key bindings and action bars and whatnot looks a bit weird, don't worry too much about that. It's because I use a Razor Tartarus, and therefore I've got loads of different key bindings because I need to make sure they're different for the game and different for the recording and different for the Discord. So yeah, it's a mess,
Well
but
met.
it works for me. Okay, travel to Seer Greytongue, who lives in the hills directly south of this place in Iraq. Now, is that it? Okay, so yeah, we need the mountain cougar pelts and obviously speak to Fanny Manjo in the hills. Like, no problem. What I should be doing... yeah, this isn't the most efficient thing in the world to do. I don't like the font of that. I'm going to change that.
How?
If I don't make space, we could be in real trouble. I'm not going to sell those just yet because I might need them. But what I am going to do is my novice pants. Because now we've got some better armour from these ship grade items. These that give 2 armour, I'm getting rid of. I'm also going to get rid of the novice robe. This is going to look a little bit weird, but it's happening. Now this is purely because
Go in peace.
A, I want the cash. Flat out want the cash. And B, when I do, or if and when I do pick up new equipment, whether it be greys or quest rewards or whatnot, I want to be able to change into them without the old gear taking up space in the bag like that. So I picked up a frayed road, 8 armour, more than what the novice rubbish is going on, and it hasn't put some rubbish, utter rubbish, in my bag, taking up valuable slots. Just something to bear in mind. The first stuff, you know, it doesn't really give you much armour, it's not worth having. But at the same time, the copper you get from selling them is needed. You don't want to be destroying items. And say, there we go, frayed pants, put those on. Still not taking many bag slots up. Just a little tip. It's not that necessary, it's just something that I like to do. Now I know I don't need these. However, when I get to the cougars... Now I've already got the quest item frayed belt, so I don't need that. When I get to the cougars, it would be more helpful if I'm level 3. And the sooner we get to 4, the better. Literally the better. Because we're going to need that. We're going to need our level 4. Because the further we progress, we're going to start meeting up with the rest of the server's population. At which point we are going to be struggling to tag mobs. And we get something a little special, I think, at level 4. I hope it's level 4. Okay, I think that'll probably do. I can just head to the cougars now. Shriblex isn't interested in the cougars, that's cool. We really don't have a lot of mana. That's a little bit better. We've now got 4 rafts before we're out. Oh, ragged leather pants. These are even better. Resisted. Oh, that's nuts. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. I'll tell you what I haven't put on. Our racial. We've also got war stomp. Stuns up to 5 enemies within 8 yards for 2 seconds. That can be helpful. Only 3 pelts. No matter, we're here to hand in. Bristleback belts. Now, we do not want to go and do that until we've handed in the cougars. Really. Never mind, this has already got it. Never mind. Wasn't expecting a cloak straight away, and flimsy chain one is not the worst looking in the world. Now, we are a druid. Technically, I'd much rather have the, you know, the fur cape, but that's wicked. Wasn't expecting a cape. What we really want to drop is a bag. Ah, frayed cloak. I think that just looks better for the class we are. He's getting that one. If I was close enough to get the raft, then I would have tagged it, but he's got it. And warriors, they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle. There is a lot of warriors as well. I don't think we're going to be struggling for tanks when we get going. That doesn't work, by the way. If you read that, people are worried about going AFK and then getting disconnected because of the ridiculous queue times at the moment, which is understandable. But running into a wall AFK doesn't stop it from happening. You can still get disconnected. Whether or not it's only someone reports you or not, I don't know, but I know I've tried that before many times and you still get disconnected. So we just need now 4 more of these belts, and I'm literally not going anywhere until I've got them. Now, for some reason, this real mob health, it's really good, but it's like it needs you to have a word with it first, so it learns how much health it's got, and then once it's got that recorded, then you know. So if you want your ult to have all the information you want, then you need to, I don't know, probably tag or kill everything. But that's the plan. That is the plan. I'm starting to wonder whether or not it'd be worth sort of topping up my mana to full. I don't know, we're not struggling, are we? We're not dying. I will there though. I'm not rushing by any means to 60 at all. I'm going to be enjoying this to its fullest. I'm going to be doing as many of the quests I can, or at least want to do. Professions, I'm going to be doing skinning to start off with, for good reason, because it's a good way of making money early on. Just skin, vendor it. At least until you've got a little bit of skills under your belt and you're ready to crack on. but I'm also going to be, you know, I'll be going hard into cooking, fishing, just the lot. Just literally the lot. This is classic, and we are here to stay. I only need 2 more of these pelts. It's taking this bittersweet time. It's like a dead server here. You know, there is no one here. Or there's millions of people here and I'm just in a layer all to myself. It's hard to really say. I don't think so. I think everybody has moved on. Literally fine by me. That's no. I mean, I think I'm going to end up using up my last water in a minute, just because it'll also empty a bag, so I've got 1 space left. I mean, a lot of the greys are stacking, which is beautiful. But I'll pick up another piece of rubbishy cloth armour or something, and that's it, we're screwed. Like that. But we have finished. Now, I'm not going to herf now, I'm going to run back. And these are only level 1, they should be quite easy kills, so I'm going to have a word. And just kill these on the way back, because if I can hand... Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm only going back, so we'll just drink that, top it up, lovely. Ragged vest, put it on, and that gets rid of the robe. Yeah, look, yes! Oh, I'm starting to feel like we're here now. Nice. Yeah, I would really like that pelt quest to ding us. So any kills I can get on the way back to Iraq, the better. I don't currently have any macros running. I know there's quite a few for Druid that you can use, which helps with, you know, changing forms and whatnot. They are worth 2, so if I can get rid of something that's only 1, like that, that is 1 extra copper. That's how balls deep I'm going into this. Even if I can get 1 extra copper, it's worth doing. Ragged leather pants. That's another 2. Is there anything here worth 1? Frayed gloves. A lot of armour pieces are dropping. Right, that's annoying. I'm going to have to change that. In fact, I'm going to change that. Key bindings. That's it. I like to just do that. Where I use shift with a lot of my key bindings, I find that it, because of the up arrows and that, it does kind of just move the action bar to the next page, and oh, drives me nuts. I don't think this is enough. I don't think this is enough XP.
Hail.
Can't do it anyway.
Ah,
Right,
I have just the thing for you.
make a shit ton of
Walk with
space.
the earth.
2 silver 46 now, that's not bad at all. Bracers, please. And it was redeemed. So we'll put that on.
You wish to speak? We
Thor
shall.
mantle. Well, it'd be nice if these did auto track. At the moment they will auto track when you do a part of it or get some sort of objective.
Looking for something special?
Get rid.
May the
Nice.
eternal
Okay,
sun-
level 4. We've got 2 silver 48. I believe the next skills are a silver apiece. But we want it.
The winds guide you.
Okay, we get Moonfire. This is our main tagging ability. Burns the enemy for 7 to 9 arcane damage and then an additional 12 arcane damage over 9 seconds. Nice. And because I managed to get another silver going, we've got Rejuve. Heals the target for 32 over 12 seconds. A bit of a mana sink, that ability. Is not really massively used. But since I've got the funds, there's no reason why I can't take it. The Moonfire is the priority. If you can only afford Moonfire, get Moonfire. Anything else is just cricket. Right. So now we've done that. Now we've got all the quests to go over to the pig people. So we're going to go over to the pig people, slap some pigs. Because the last thing you want to do is come over here and get the belts for the right of strength. Hand it in and then have to come back again. It's much better to do it all in one go. Now you might say that, well, if you've got to go there twice it's more XP. Yeah, there is that. But nah. Fastest way to do anything, do it right, do it once. I love how it's not just one type of flora that's scattered about. You know, there is different shrubs and plants and that, so there's just looks absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with it. Right, missing health data on this one. Yeah, once they're in range we've got it. Just gonna blitz you, why not? We get a snout. Now I don't think it's imperative. Oh, someone over there's in trouble. Yeah, we'll reset the data. I'm just meleeing the one I've got and keeping an eye on his health. It's another druid, so it's not a problem. Nice, and it's not interfering with both. You know, it's not like one person stealing quest items by the looks of it. It looks like we are even Stevens. There's none here. Here we go. Don't, to be honest, really, truthfully, recommend being in groups. Not for the first few levels, because to be honest, you are going to struggle. The cut you get in XP is quite substantial. The druid is very slow to level for the first 10 levels. Once we get bear form, it'll be all over. It'll be all over. But this 20 something XP per kill's starting to hurt my feelings a little bit. That's 18, nomadic is 19, so no, we're all good still. We are good to continue. These are not with us anymore anyway, so this is fine. Nice. Now there are balls in the area that we do need to go to, but they are a bit more scattered out. I do find it's easier to do this. Perhaps some on the way in. And some on the way out. 4 and a 5, that's not too bad. I'm going to start making my way in. Because obviously, as I said, there are balls in there. And we have to... If we're not using a hearthstone to get out, we will be running back through to go back to Camp Narak. So we are going to have opportunity. Do her a favour since I got to kill them anyway. What I'm saying is I wouldn't recommend staying out here to kill all of them because there is going to be more to kill. But just so you're not stuck, get as many as you can before you go in. That's pretty solid. Another one of each. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going deep into this area. Like all the way in. Hey! The boss will be the hard one to tag. And that will be worth being in a group for. In fact, this whole area is probably a really good idea to be in a group now. But never mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go directly to Chief Sharptusk. Focus on getting that first. And then we're set for life. We can just get to trying to compete to tag the other mobs. Resisted the stomp, you crazy foo! Oh, you nut job. Getting resists. You don't have to worry about too much about damage, because when we are going to be going into melee and that, we're going to be in some kind of animal form. And then weapons for druids are purely just stats sticks. Sticks. I can't say it. I'm not even going to bother trying anymore. I'll give up. I don't care. Stat twigs. They're stat twigs. I can say that fine. This is gorgeous. Right, he's gone straight up. Can't Can't see what he's targeting. Invite quick. Get the boss off me. Okay, mana at this point is going to be for healing purposes. Let's... Oh, Bear's already in a... Oh, that's who we was teamed up with before. Got the head? We've got the head. Thank you. I'm sorry I put that on you. That was a mistake. Why he's gone in there. We've done it. Did he do it? I receive. There goes receive. Yeah, he received it. So I don't feel like I'm sticking. Now we've only got to kill what's here. You might think, oh, just start making your way back out. Why not? Not yet. There is one last thing in this area that we need. I'm going to let you tag it. It's up there in the cave. Ah, he needs the salve, so he needs the chamois. That's fair enough. We will get him his chamois. I am out of water and out of space. I'm getting rid of tough jerky, although I know I could probably get some more on there. It's Squealer. We've got Squealer's belt, 23 armor, we're putting it on. We're not, because we're in combat. Okay, put it on. Yes! Now we're a step apart. And we want to click on this. Once we get rid of that. That begins a quest. That's what we need. Okay, bring the Bristleback attack plans to Chief Hawkwind in Camp Narak. What the? Oh, it has to be the... That's 6, that's 8, 9, 7. It has to be the nomadic belt, yeah. Get rid of the nomadic belt. Nice. Okay, did he get the map? I need that water. I don't really. Get the map. Have you got the map? Yes. Well done, mate. See, I've just got him another quest. Flank, we've got enough flanks. Right, okay, so we need 4 more belts and 3 more snouts. All in all, gone quite well. I think we would be around level 5 if it wasn't in a party. But since we've not finished the quest yet. Anyway, don't really matter. Hopefully this. Oh, unlucky. Okay, let's class this. Here's one. Can I get something here? Butterball flank. It's actually readied it out because we were actually full. That's new to me. What about these? Bellball snouts. Nice. Oh, we're done. Okay, just 4 more belts. Only 4. Basically, what I'm looking at now when it comes to things, I don't think I've got anything that's less than 4 that isn't stackable. I'm so happy to be here. Just, oh, to level horde. Oh no! Not liking dropping these waters, but they are worth nothing, and in less than half a level's time I'm going to be ready for milk. However, milk gives you, like, I think, what was it, 535 health back, mana back. We've only got 94, so I won't be wasting any silver at all on ice cold milk. I need one more. Is this it? It is. Just see how many he needs. Oh, I can't disengage target. I'm not doing that. just going to keep it friendly and all that, you know. It doesn't take too much time to say cheers and see you later and all this lot. Now, I'm not worried about porting back right now because I don't need this place to be my Hearthstone anyway. I'm going to be working towards Bloodhoof and getting that as my new home. So I'm not worried about any of it. So that's done. So first things first, let's make up some more valuable bag space.
Greetings.
So goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Goodbye.
And that is it.
How may I aid
Okay,
you?
Chief's head, nomadic gloves. This is
Maybe
another increase, and we got a ding. That's level 5. Ding.
What brings you here?
The battle balls. The nomadic vest again is an upgrade. So we'll put that on, although it is literally like a cardigan vest type thing. Never mind, it's all good.
What brings you here?
The belts, right, Elder's Cane. It literally doesn't really matter at all. I'm wondering whether or not there's a chance that an offhand, you know, +1 stamina or +1 intellect thing will drop when we're sort of cruising around the main area of Mulgore. I'll stick with the Elder's Cane for now. I can always sort that out later if it happens. Take the totem, Hawkwind Bane to Blood Hoop, blip 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 blip.
Winds be at your back.
Right, you are. Did I already hand in the map thing? I didn't start the quest. I was right because my bags were full at the time.
How?
Attack plans, thick bark buckler.
We shall meet again.
Awesome. No good for us. But, now why have that done that? Why is that flashing? I don't know. I don't know. But it is just basic buckler. Right, I'm going to get rid of that. I don't know why that's flashing. That's completely new to vanilla.
How may I aid you?
It's not flashing anymore, so that's fine. We'll get rid of that, get rid of that. The cane. Let's put it on. We'll get rid of... We'll get rid of the bread. It's worth more because there's more of them. And the apples we might need later on anyway for when we get to the crossroads, I believe. Which is a while away. In fact, there's a fruit vendor in Thunderbluff.
Well met.
I'd rather use Rejuve. And that is it. So we've got to level 5. We've done all the quests in the Red Cloud Mesa. And we're ready to move on to Bloodhoof. Thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And join me in the next one when we're just going to crack on. We'll see you then.